Okay, so this is where we realized our mic was not recording us.
Are we recording now?
Yes.
Oh.
So yeah, everything up until now we did see once before, but now everything's gonna be new.
So our reactions will be exciting and fresh.
First things first.
Why do you keep doing that to poor Athena?
Oh, it's the same.
My badge is still shinier than yours. Blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes it changes. Okay. Let's go save Trucy!
Save Trucy! Trucy's not gonna last a minute in the clink. Unless she magically breaks out. I mean,
isn't that like one of the staple tricks is like getting out of handcuffs?
it's just like a true, like, it's just a truth of the world that you can't arrest a magician.
Yeah. Although we did have a magician client back in the circus case.
Oh, yeah. He was a bad magician.
That's true. Poor Trucy. What can we even say to her? That you'll defend her?
Hey, Trucy, you know how I have a perfect track record? Well, good news.
Oh, Polly! Athena!
Trucy, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Okay, bye.
I mean, when Phoenix Wright is your dad, it's really only a matter of time before you get framed for murder. It's kind of surprising it took this long, so let's be honest.
Yeah.
We saw the news about the accident on TV. Guess I can't Houdini my way out of this one. I got arrested and everything. I tried to break out, but then they just got more mad at me. They say I'm the one who caused the accident. But that's not true, right? To be honest, I don't really know. I mean, I have no idea how an accident like that could have happened. The trick went off without a single hitch. I'm sure of that much.
I can point out a pretty big hitch, Trucy.
Still, the police just won't listen to me. They already decided that it was all my fault. I'm exhausted after all their questions.
Looks like she's been able to hang in there at least.
Yeah, she really is one tough cookie. I know you're tired, but can you tell us a little bit about the accident? Yes, of course. Go ahead and ask me anything. Do we finally have a client that's like willing to talk to us?
Yeah, weird. How do you do the panties trick? You have to tell me now.
I'll be fine. Aw.
Oh, that's a classic Apollo line.
Hey, Trucy. Check out my attorney's badge.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, your attorney's badge. Does this mean you want me to... Not even you can make it disappear through this glass. Don't challenge her.
You dare challenge my power, Apollo?
Challenge accepted. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Huh? It's gone! Wow, how did you do that? And how are you going to make it reappear? Oh, guard! I'm ready to go now! Wait, what about the rest of the trick? Can we examine?
Yeah. Examine in the detention center for like the 6th time in my life.
The guard is just standing there completely motionless. And Athena keeps making faces at him, trying to get him to crack at least a smile. This isn't the... what's it called in England?
Bobby?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I made him smile a little.
Come on, leave the poor guy alone, Athena. It's a microphone for speaking with people on the other side of the glass. Athena's trying to stump the guard with trivia questions.
Oh, this guy's good. He answers in a blink of an eye without batting an eyelash or moving a muscle.
And how does he talk? Is he that bored? The security camera stares at us with its cold, unblinking eye. I don't know why, but it gives me the heebies, with a side order of jeebies.
Nice. Good one, Apollo. Why did you kill that man?
For starters, can you help us understand what happened? In today's show, there was a dead body in the coffin. How did that happen? Was there some kind of accident?
Trissy, what did you do?
I don't really know. The coffin was supposed to be empty when I opened it. But instead, Mr. Ryus's body was in there. That must have been a huge shock for you.
And when the dragon set piece fell down at the end, was that an accident too?
It must have been. I have no idea how or why that happened either. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. You just said it went off without a hitch.
Contradiction. Objection.
I still can't believe Mr. Ryus is actually dead. As tough as she is, this is obviously taking a toll on her. A man died, Apollo!
The circumstances around...
And she knew him!
The circumstances surrounding the man's death were very enigmatic. But how did Mysterious's body get into the coffin in the first place?
Trucy, we need you to tell us the secret of the trick. You know what they say, a magician never reveals her secrets. But I guess I should make an exception this time.
For a second I thought he wasn't gonna fucking tell us.
But if you ever tell anybody, I'll make you my guinea pig for every single new magic trick from now on. Don't worry, I'm a lawyer, remember? Client confidentiality is part of the job.
Except when it's not.
So let's call this trick Trucy's Great Escape. How did you get out of the coffin? Alright, here goes. I'll reveal a trick just for you two, and that guard over there. Prepare yourselves for an exclusive explanation by magical girl Trucy Wright. I want that anime.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna write a letter.
There's a secret trap door in the stage that leads down to the understage passage. A trap door? So when did you slip down into the understage passage? Remember when Mr. Hat was on stage holding a sword next to the coffin? Well, by then, I had already escaped from the coffin and was waiting understage. And while I was down there, I did several things to get ready for the next part.
Chewed some gum. What technique? Okay, so what happened next?
Mr. Hat was quickly raised up to the catwalk by wire. I saw his shadow. There's a cushion up there that acts as a shock absorber when Mr. Hat hits it. Meanwhile, I popped back up onto stage through a different trapdoor. And voila! The switch is complete.
Yes, sweet evidence.
Nom 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 nom.
I had no idea that was all happening. I was convinced you were still in the coffin.
That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there. In other words, you make us see illusions, right?
In other words, you're a liar.
We call it misdirection.
I call it lies.
While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. What we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. I get it. It's kind of like a magical bluff. No wonder I'm a good lawyer.
But there's no escaping the fact that the victim's body was actually in the coffin. It wasn't empty like it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. The last thing in the world I expected to see in there was Mr. Rios.
Okay, but what was the last thing you expected to see in there?
Could he have climbed in there by a mistake? I should get back to asking Trucy about the accident. Can you tell us more about the victim? The great Mr. Rios. Who exactly is this Mr. Rios?
Good question.
You said he used to belong to a troop grammary, right? Is he my daddy?
Wait, you don't know who the great Mr. Rios is, Apollo?
Why do you know?
'Cause I have a life. He's super famous. He's all people talk about on TV.
Apollo didn't know who Clavier was either, and he was apparently like a world-famous rock star.
Also his neighbor.
Yeah. Really? I just assumed he was one of Trucy's assistants.
Way to diss the dead Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo.
Frickin' Apollo.
So how did the two of you come to perform together, Trucy? Well, like I said, he used to be a member of Troop Grammary. He was a protege of my granddaddy, Magnifi Grammary. So the TV station arranged for us to perform together this time because of that connection. Did he continue performing as a magician after he left Troop Grammary? No, he got injured while practicing for a show about 13 years ago. That's why he left the troupe. After that, he took a break from magic for a while.
I'm pretty sure I recall. I'm pretty sure it's a recent thing, him getting famous again. I only started seeing him on TV again maybe last year. Conveniently.
I had nothing but respect for Mr. Rios as a magician. I can't tell you how sad I am this happened. I can't imagine how traumatic it must be to have someone die during your big show. Oh, but hey, don't worry, I'm fine. I have to stay strong for my fans.
Oh crap.
I'm gonna perceive!
You gotta perceive the crap out of her.
Huh? My bracelet is reacting. People tend to unconsciously tense up when they're trying to hide something. She was obviously lying about being okay after the death of her friend, Apollo.
Dang, Chelsea, you must be some kind of genius.
Yeah. Chelsea Rayburn, Ace Attorney.
That's what it says in my phone.
And when I pick up on their distress, the bracelet around my wrist starts to feel tight. So I guess this means Trucy's trying to hide something from me. Well, I guess I should give my bracelet a touch. Bam!
Boom! Magic. Oh god, my eye.
I can see things others can't. The slightest twitch, gesture, or change in expression. Yes, I can see it all when I'm concentrating intensely like this.
Yes, I'm not doing drugs.
And when people are feeling tense, they sometimes reveal a certain habit or little tick. I'll just shift my viewpoint around until I find Trucy's nervous tick. I really like this music.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I think I found her telltale tick. I didn't know this was a Telltale game.
Bah. Illusion of choice.
Now, to listen carefully to every word and see what she gets shifty-eyed over. Then I'll perceive, X, whatever she seems to be nervous about to get to the bottom of things.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Gotcha!
Apollo, why are you yelling at me?
Come on, Trucy. You should know by now you can't hide anything from me. I'm basically a human lie detector. All of us are. All three of us.
But me especially.
Yeah. Only I don't need a magic stone or technology.
I just need a bracelet.
I just need my magic bracelet.
I just need my mom's bracelet.
Yeah.
I mean, your mom. I mean, shit.
Don't tell me your bracelet reacted. Yep. And here I thought my smile was going to do the trick. Looks like I broke the first rule of being a magician.
Always lie.
A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face, right? It's just like our lawyer's motto.
A true lawyer never frowns or grimaces.
Yeah. I remember hearing you say that before. It was like an hour ago, Apollo.
Paula's got a very bad short-term memory problem.
That's right. It's a grammary motto that my daddy used to say before he passed away. I'll never forget it.
Before he passed away the first time, or for real?
I mean, he didn't talk to her in between those, so...
Okay.
It's one of the few precious memories I have of him, because he was a shitty father.
You mean he was a parent in an Ace Attorney game?
But you can't keep everything inside, Trucy. You'll burst.
You'll get psyche locks.
Yeah, black ones. That's bad. Why don't you tell me what's bothering you? I can't. Even if I did. You wouldn't believe in me anymore. That's not true. As an entertainer, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. And as a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well. My attorney's badge?
No, obviously present the floor plan. That floor plans are really important for trials.
Polly? What does that have to do with your beliefs? Well, something about the shape, maybe? Or the color? It's okay. If you can't believe in me, then you just can't. No! I just made a mistake. Let me try that again, okay? As an attorney, you believe in always keeping a smile on your face. As a lawyer, I have a belief that's important to me as well. Check it out, it's my attorney's badge.
Apollo, please stop yelling at me.
Your attorney's badge? I swore on this badge that I would always believe in my client to the bitter end. That's the cornerstone of being a good lawyer. Mr. Wright taught me as much. Unless
they move their hair out of the way and there's a scar over their eye.
Yeah.
Then you stop believing them.
Yeah. So no matter what you tell me, I'm going to keep believing in you, Trucy, even though you're not really my client yet. All I ask is you have a little faith in me, too.
Yeah, Apollo, I don't know what makes you think I wanted you to defend me. I kind of want my dad to do that.
Well, your dad's not here, so...
I want Athena to do it then.
Apollo just goes crying in the corner. All right. Thanks, Polly. Polly, what if I made a mistake? What do you mean? What if it really was me that stabbed Mr. Rios? What makes you say that? Well, in my escape trick, I used both a real sword and a rubber sword. I switched the real sword for the rubber sword just before I stabbed it in the coffin. So even if somebody had been in there, the rubber sword wouldn't have hurt them. But Mr. Rios was found dead in the coffin. I know, it just doesn't make any sense. I know I swapped the swords. You're absolutely sure? Positive. I practiced that trick hundreds of times with no mistakes.
And I haven't slept in days.
I remember very clearly swapping the swords this time, too. But could I have made a mistake this time? Could she really have? Well, I'd better get going. Huh? Where to? To practice my act, of course. Didn't you see this flashback like half an hour ago?
Truce, the SATs are today. You have to go to school.
You're really pushing yourself. Didn't you practice until late last night, too? Yep, because everything's gotta be just right.
Trucy, I got your report card in the mail.
Maybe I really did kill Mr. Rios. Trucy. The worst possible mistake I could make. Such a horrific accident, right in the middle of my show. And yet, all I can think about is... Now that this has happened, Trip Grammary will get its performance rights pulled. There'll never be another show. Yeah. Everything my family worked so hard for will be gone forever.
Maybe that's for the best. A lot of people seem to die whenever Troop Grammary performs.
Yeah, that's true.
Trucy, I hate to be that guy, but this might be Fate might be trying to tell you something.
And poor Mr. Rias had his whole life and a great career ahead of him. I ruined everything. I destroyed it all. I took it all away. Polly, I'm ready to pay for what I did. Trucy, I don't think you did anything wrong. You're Trucy right, not Trucy wrong.
Yeah, wowee.
Also, wouldn't she just go to juvie, not actual prison?
Probably, but I'm sure that whoever the prosecutor is, like, I think she should go to hell.
We did also defend, like, Machi Tobai, who was a minor.
Yeah.
You don't? I've had one question going through my mind this whole time. Was this accident really your fault?
Who is my real dad?
What do you mean? I don't have any proof or anything. It's just... I don't think you'd ever make a mistake like that. Yeah, Apollo's theme. Favorite theme. Apollo. I saw how hard you worked on your tricks, staying up late every night to practice. And I know you. You always get everything picture perfect. Nobody's perfect all the time.
Well,
Still.
me.
Still. I think something else caused Mr. Rios' death, not any mistake of yours. After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right? Yes, I remember doing it. Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy. But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but... I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. Also, you were my assistant for like an entire game. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine!
What?
I'll break the glass with my voice, and then you can escape.
That's redundant. I can just escape anyway.
Sniffle. No. Thank you, Apollo. Thank you for believing in me. I'm going to believe in you too.
Believe it.
It's so anime. Good. I'm sorry. I need a tissue. Sniffle.
So,
I've never seen Trucy cry like this before. She always seems so strong. She's been accused of murder, Apollo.
she always seems so strong.
But maybe sometimes she's just putting on a brave face. She's still just a kid after all. So, I have to make it official, but will you let me defend you? Yes! I'm counting on you. I don't want to have to cancel the show out on its opening day. Right. She seems fine now.
Juicy! Let's win this trial together!
Unlike some people.
Hey, I forget who was the culprit in, Oh, that's right, it was Kristoff.
What? Who killed her dad?
Yeah, who killed her dad.
Yeah, it was Kristoff.
But her dad
That's
and
the
her
first-
grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Or did her dad kill her grandpa?
The thing with her grandpa was that whole screwy thing where they were, like, trying to figure out who would get his inheritance.
Yeah.
And... oh, it's been a while since I played it. I want to say, like, her grandpa kind of, like, made the gun go off himself? I don't remember, though.
Yeah, me neither.
There was a whole thing with, like, Valent and Zach.
Yeah.
And, like, that journal thing page that got forged.
Right.
That gave him the rights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Will
discover more things about this case right after this quick break.